Ho 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 hello. Hi. Let me just give me just a second. I got a few stuff to boot up here. Let me just get going. Copy. Delete. Copy. Paste, copy, paste, enter, send. Okay, you guys aren't hearing me. That's good. I don't have an echo going on. Give me just a second. We're almost done. We did Lo-Fi Leah last time, didn't we? Maybe we should do... what's good programming music? Star Guardian? Star Guardian's a vibe, right? There we go. Okay, hold on. That's good. Let me just turn on some of me. So I can see chat better. Mute. Quality. Refresh. Muldrum. Hello. Welcome back to the OpenGL stream. We're gonna do this together. We're still having issues getting that one function, but we'll come back to that in a second. We'll get that. Learn OpenGL. Click. Click. There we go. Move that over here. Okay. Hi, Muldrum. Hello, hello. How's it? Fuck. God damn it. I closed out of everything. Oh, no. Can I restore window? Is that possible? Hold on. Oh, man. I accidentally closed it instead of like... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Just takes a second. Just takes a gander. Takes a minute. All right. Copy. Paste. Star Guardian. Click. Ugh, that's so frustrating. I just had everything ready to go. And now I have to awkwardly look for that music. Arcane Season 2. I know. Man, Star Guardian music is really hard to find on YouTube. Why? Sessions, Star Guardian. Yes, click. No, that's the trailer. Why would I want... Oh my god. Hold on, we're almost there. We go. Okay. All right, now we're cooking. Okay, move that there. Move that there. I'm playing D&D right now, but I'll watch without audio. Well, welcome. Welcome to the Learning Stream where we learn 3D stuff. Hi, hi. How's it going? Enjoy your Enjoy your dind. We're going to be learning some OpenGL graphics programming via C++. Oh my goodness. Welcome. Welcome to the programming stream. We're going to learn together. How's everyone doing today? It's been a day. I cleaned. Still not gonna show the room yet. We're not done, but I cleaned a lot and it helped. All right. So what are we doing today? We are continuing OpenGL. We got to the point where we were ready to draw triangles. Now we got this far. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, so green, so teal. Ooh, so nice. Okay, so we're gonna draw a triangle on this screen. That's what we're gonna do. Art has been sent. Good, because I have not checked Fiverr in like a week. So if I needed to approve anything, I'm gonna do that right now. Let's see. Alerts. Link to all the creatures. Oh, look at all the creatures! Oh, and you got logos. Oh, look at the logos. Oh man, I want to show this all off. It's okay. We'll be patient. Gary, be patient. Look at all the stream banners. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I'll show this one because how can I not? Look at all our stream banners. Oh, shit. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, man, we're going to have the most kick-ass Steam page. Oh, baby. That's going to be a cool little Steam page. Love the banner with Life Dragon and Nymph. Death Nymph. Firefly Queen with her little fireflies flying everywhere. Absolutely adorable. Oh, baby. I like it. Today's progress. Well, I don't know if you need to show off all of today's progress, but it's so cute. Okay, close out of that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm looking at all the stuff you did. Thank you. I approve the delivery. Yes. Based on your expectations, how would you rate the quality? Exceptional. What made it exceptional? All the things. How was it working? Exceptional. We love to hear that. What made it exceptional? Everything. How would you rate the value of this delivery? 19 days, costs $1,055. Exceptional. This was one of the most wonderful, enthusiastic artists I've ever commissioned. Everything was on time and exceeded all expectations. I could not recommend her more. Show the delivered work. Yes. Huh? There. Order done. Okay, Aphrodite, you're awesome. I don't know. It's recommending I leave a $400 tip. I don't know if that's necessary. I don't know if a 40% tip is necessary, but that should be on your review thing now. So that didn't give me that last time, interestingly. Yeah, but it gave me that this time. That was yesterday's progress. I don't see today's in there. Oh, yeah. Okay, so right. Let's get to the function we need here. So let's go to our little triangle here. So there's our triangle. It was GL gen buffers. Okay, so this is something we did not have any of before. I couldn't find it. So we're gonna import a few different things here. Now I know SDL has OpenGL imports, so ES, ES2, ES2 underscore GL2, ES2 underscore GL2 extension, platform, Kingdom Hearts platform, extension. So I thought, okay, so it's gonna be extension, right? Well, you do this and it just says it can't find the folder, which is really weird that it's even recommending it to me then. So I was like, okay, so the thing is called GL gen buffers. Now then I was like, okay, SDL GL gen buffers. Double buffer, get attribute, create context. Get current, create context, make current. Swap window, unbind window. I don't see anything about buffers, so maybe this is where we GL select buffer. I can select a buffer. I just can't make a buffer. So that tells me I'm missing the function. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So let's import a few things. Import SDL, OpenGL. Let's try this one. These all say that it's undefined or they can't find it, but I don't know how this is showing up in my imports then. Is this telling me to like include it? Oh, wait, did I just do it? GL make buffer. No. Matrix, map. Yeah, it's not even GL underscore. Anything buffer related? GL buffer as an object. Data size binding. map pointer, object apple. These are all flags though. Draw buffer 0, 1. What are you working on? Tick, tick, boom. Okay, so here's the thing. We, today's could include art with worm, a couple of dragons spiky. Well, let's draw a triangle before we draw images, all right? So the thing is we kind of hit a roadblock with our OpenGL learning in that we're trying to render a triangle, but in order to do that, I have to generate a buffer, the GL gen buffers function. So that tells me that's a GL whatever, right? That's a GLHF or whatever that's called. Stream draw, static draw, dynamic draw, vertex shader. So do we even have like GL position? I do have GL position. That's something I have. So I just don't have GL gen buffers. I don't know what this... I don't know where to get this from. I'm talking about Astrodaddy submitted elements work. Oh, yeah. You're using SDL, right? Yeah, well, we're learning OpenGL, but I know SDL really well, so it was just, it made sense to do it. The problem is we're trying to create... What are we trying to create? A vertex buffer object. That's all we're doing. Yeah, it uses SDL. So, I mean, is there something for like a buffer object? Vertex buffer object. Is it this? No, that's ARB. That would be different, right? SDL does not provide the OpenGL interface. Well, SDL takes care of like the window and input, right? But SDL has like SDL OpenGL dot header, right? So I thought I would have access to that API if it's explicitly saying, you know, render OpenGL in this window. Is that not the case? JRR, hello. It uses it under the hood, but yeah, it does not expose OpenGL fully. Oh. Well, why would it even offer it then? Isn't the whole point SDL, OpenGL, how to make buffer? Nice glasses? They are nice glasses, absolutely. Yeah, we've already done all this. Import, wait, what's this? GLU.header. What's GLU.header? Oh, wait, I didn't know I had that. What's this? No. That is the correct import. Yeah, they are the correct imports. The thing I just deleted? GLU is not GL. Oh, thank you. So SDL, GL/GL.header. It makes you look distinguished. Yeah, I like the glasses too. Drawn by Astrodaddy. GL.header. Yeah, we had that before though. We explicitly had this, but it didn't make a difference. It's like if I come down here, it's still gen buffer, and we just get this random nothing. Read, feedback, select. Is there... I can do a million things with these, but I don't know how to I don't know like how to make one. That's my issue. Yeah, we can have all the OpenGL headers in the world, but replace the softmax with vertex arrays and call GL draw elements. Okay. Let's see. GL shade model, coal face, front face, enable, clear color. Maybe add the GL dependency directly to the project if I have to. When using STL 1.2, what do I need to include to be able to use the OpenGL vertex buffer objects VBOs? If you want to use OpenGL.header, define GL glext prototypes before including it. Define this. It may or may not work. If you want to do it the proper way, use something like glue. The OpenGL extension Wrangler library is a cross-platform open source C++ extension loading library, provides efficient runtime mechanisms for determining which OpenGL extensions are supported on the target platform. Okay. I don't know if we need a wrapper. It may or may not work if you want to do it the proper way. Okay. I don't know what this would do, but all right. What does this do? It's just defining it, right? But in order to define something, don't you have to like have a statement or something afterward? Also, shouldn't it be using if we're doing C++? I don't like macros. Surely for learning OpenGL, just OpenGL would be easier to use than STL and OpenGL. Would it though? Would it? I don't know if we're ready for raw dogging the Windows API. I don't know if we're gonna get that far yet. Ray March, hello. No, it doesn't need to have something behind it. Okay. So if that's the case, GL gen buffer. Well, we're getting somewhere. GL gen does something. Lists, textures, Boolean V. Then now we're getting. Ugh. What a weird hiccup. It's possible to get the under development of 1.3 version. It's also worth checking out SFML. It's similar to SDL, but it's hardware accelerated for the 2D stuff. Oh, wow, this is very old. Let's see here. GL/GLEW.header. Create a window. GL color clear. Initialize. GL create buffers. Oh, that's different. Okay, so I don't have access to that function. Why would it tell me that SDL underscore OpenGLES, OpenGL underscore GL extension? So is it like this? Buffer size, double buffer, float buffers. These are all flags though, right? So then is it GL buffer? No. Yeah, I don't know how to create a buffer in SDL. I must be dumb, right? Like there's no way. The way this works is that the headers that are included below will contain an if-def or something, which can query something to hashtag define. Oh. Huh. Okay. Hold on. Maybe we just need, let's do this. Let's go to good old, this is like a YouTube problem. SDL OpenGL. Triangle. Okay, let's look at good old YouTube. This is like one of the few times it's gonna be better here. All right, Cherno, you're my guy. Vertex buffers.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Cherno, and welcome back to my.
Hey, what is up, guys?
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is.
Okay. Super helpful programmer. That hair, though.
Cherno, and welcome back to my OpenGL series. Man, I'm so excited to finally get around to doing this series. So over the last.
I feel like a fucking moron when I have to pull up a Cherno video. Like, oh yeah, that's correct. Okay, let's see. Swap buffers. Oh, he's using GLFW.
We just want to actually put that into a.
Wait a second. What the fuck? It's an SDL tutorial. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, am I an idiot? Didn't it say?
Buffer, send it to OpenGL's VRAM, and then ID of what we generate.
There. What the fuck?
Is we can kind of do that outside of this game loop. So over here, I'm going to define my vertex buffer. And the way that this works is pretty simple. You just type in GL gen buffers, right? Then you specify how many buffers you would like.
Is it that easy? I thought this, am I an idiot? Didn't it say SDL and OpenGL? Am I just an idiot? I swear. Okay, hold on. OpenGL, code it yourself. Triangle rasterization. Tutorial 2. Triangle. Dude, does nobody program SDL and OpenGL anymore? Are these like antiquated? Drawing a triangle with SDL2. Yeah, I know how to do it in game. Like in the SDL thing. Set up SDL2 and OpenGL. First OpenGL function, GL get string. Oh my god, my guy.
Hey, what's going on, folks? It's Mike here, and welcome to our OpenGL series. In this lesson, we're going to start off by setting up our OpenGL application.
Okay, we did that.
Okay, so what are
Oh my god. Okay. SDL window, G graphics application window equals null pointer, G OpenGL context.
It's going to be
pointer,
here.
yeah.
And again, let me kind of.
We did all this already. This is stuff we've already done. OpenGL context. Yeah, we did that.
Spelling mistake.
OpenGL is like dinosaur level old. Well, I gotta learn it for school, so shut the fuck up. We gotta learn this.
Here. On SDL destroy window. You could use this link here, but EW.
Okay.
You know, more useful here. If I go ahead and scroll up here, and we don't even know about GL get string. Okay, so how do we figure out about GL get string?
Okay.
Well, in order to understand this function name, I'm going to need to download a library here. The GLAD OpenGL tool is one way that we can have a header that has all of the OpenGL functions provided.
GLAD OpenGL tool.
So I like using this tool. Some other folks will point you to Glue or other tutorials. Glue is spelled G-L-E-W, all lowercase. Go ahead and see.
Okay. Language C, C++, specification OpenGL. Profile is compatibility. API, GL. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, what do I put here, buddy? None? Oh.
We said version 4.1 here.
Oh, so I'm learning 3.3, both in the book and in my class. So we're just going to do that. Okay. I didn't know this. What does that have to do with Vulkan? Ooh, disagreements. Also, Freedom DAO. Hi. I don't know what GLES is, though.
And this is all the different features that we have here.
Oh, look at all the extensions. And I'm guessing one of them is GL make. Oh my goodness, so many functions. Okay. Oh, those are extensions too. Okay. What do I do?
So I'm just going to add all of them.
Add all.
And let's go ahead and see what options we have here.
What was that? Geese! Thank you for the bit. Yeah, PyTorch is likely buggy. Vulkan is very good. Well, the thing is like, if I was doing this as a personal project, obviously we would learn something like Vulkan or Vulkan, but like we have to learn OpenGL because I'm taking a computer graphics class and I have to program in OpenGL. By the way, am I the only one? Okay, so of all the programming languages that I have to learn in college, the only time we ever touch on C++, I'm not shitting you, is during algorithm classes. And I took a look at the textbook, and the first paragraph says, this is not to teach you how to program in C++. I would recommend these other books. This is just like, you know, practical application. And I'm like, oh no. Apparently, I have 2 books in my first algorithms class. One of them is like, how to think algorithmically or whatever, like problem, how to fix it, solution, yada, yada. And then the other one is like an encyclopedia of algorithms. I don't know if that's normal, but like, it's just like algorithm, how to implement, why. It's like, oh God, it's just like raw information. Okay, this helps a lot. So
Here, generate loader. Okay.
Did that.
We want to use the core profile, which only gives us the new functions.
Or
Again, we're working with OpenGL, not anything else.
okay,
So let's go ahead and hit generate. And
generate.
this will just take a few moments to generate a zip file for us. You could use this link here, but I'm going to go ahead and just download the zip. Let me open it up. And I'm going to go ahead and just copy this zip file here in my directory where I'm working. Let's go ahead and extract it here.
The fuck?
Let me open it up. And I'm going to go ahead and just copy this zip file here in my directory where I'm working.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and extract.
Okay, so just in the same directory. Okay, so open 7-zip, extract files, go to desktop, programming, OpenGL tutorial, here. Okay. Vulkan isn't a library. Yeah, neither is OpenGL. So now we should just have it, right? So can I not just... Let me delete some of these older ones here. So can I not just import glad? Nope. Where is it? Programming. Where is my music? Hello? There we go. Vibes. Vulkan doesn't implement anything. It defines the API for GPUs to implement. Yeah, same thing with OpenGL, right? Yeah, the way graphics... I'm learning this. C++ is just a set of recommendations by a committee. That's what I'm learning. Everything, like... I'm learning everything is just like... If I want to make a language or a like not even a library, if I just want like, hey guys, wouldn't it be cool if all these functions did this thing and just let you guys do all the hard work? Oh my God, that would be based. Okay, what do I have here? Glad, include. Okay, glad. So to get that header, I have to import glad slash what? Wait, where's this file at? Glad include glad. Shouldn't it be glad.header? Am I dumb? Kurher platform. See, SDL OpenGL 2 Kurher platform, that's the same thing. But I should already... Yeah, OpenGL already has this. Is that what I was looking for? No. I do something like GL gen buffer. No. There must be an easier way to do this. Read back buffer, read buffer, select buffer, but not make buffer. Why is making the buffer the function that's the hardest to find? Every time you use GPS, that's AI in it. Whoa, are people disagreeing? I mean, I'm more on the side of like, you know, AI is heavily overrated, but you know, what am I supposed to do about it? Should I? No, packages, SDL2 is under packages. I just have the GLAD folder in the same like directory as this. Include GLAD. How do I just grab this and put, do I have to like copy and paste this? Am I dumb? Am I doing something wrong? I must be doing something wrong here. Hold on, let's just watch the tutorial.
Here. Now let's actually search for GL get string here. And eventually you'll see that there's something called glad_GL function is available.
Okay.
The actual implementation of this GL get string function, well, that's on your driver or your op in the source directory here. And let's just go ahead and open this up in Vim as well. And if we go ahead and make this a little bit, see if we can find GL.
Jesus.
Get string anywhere.
I just want to know how to include it.
And then we also need to include, that's capital I here, our include directory, and I'm just going to include that here. And then in our source file, our C++.
So we need to have it in our, what the fuck, is this Vim? Why would you do this to me?
Source file, we will include glad.h.
Okay, so it is glad.h. Okay. But it's not going to import at all, right? So import glad/glad.h. Okay, so guys, this is where I'm going to need your help. So clearly, we have issues importing this file. It exists under this folder, but I don't have access to it, or what? Am I just not importing something correctly? Do I need to have like a header file here that I need to like link? If I was a better coder, Vulkan is better. I mean, maybe. I don't know. We're just doing this to learn. Okay, so Visual Studio, this, glad, include, glad, header file. Okay, so now do I just go glad.header? But I imported you. OpenGL loader generated. So yeah, so these are all the functions I now have access to. Hopefully, this is what I need. If not, I know how I can change it, but I'm hoping this gives me all the API I need. So how do I actually grab the file? Cannot find file to import. I put it under header files. Oh God. Oh Jesus, what did I open? Oh my God. Okay. Minimize that. How do I grab? I know people are arguing about AI, but
SDL GL shading language here at line 18. So let's go ahead and using the glue library or something else. This has a similar step.
Interesting how difficult it is to link a file, or maybe it's just something that is just immediately obvious that I don't see. I have the file folder in here. Should I put it under packages or something? No, that's for like NuGet. I have a C-based file here. It's the C source file, which is fine. But how do I actually get it? Am I dumb? Hold on. Let's pause that. Let me just rewind the video here, see what he says.
See, that's what it is. All right. And let me and again, so let's modify our compilation line. I'm going to keep this structure here just so we can see what's going on here.
Okay.
To see if we can get GLAD up and running here.
Okay.
Now this is where it takes a little bit of practice if you're new to C++ to understand everything that's going on. So again, here's sort of our hierarchy here. And right now we're just compiling the main CPP program.
Yes, that's the same thing with mine. This is my main CPP file right here, and this is in the same folder as... Oh! He just has include and SRC in the same folder. Oh! Copy. Paste. Delete. Okay, so now we have our include and everything. So let's try it now. Import glad / glad.header. No, nothing there. Import. Nah, nothing.
But we also need to compile in the source directory glad.c and in the source CPP program. But we also need to compile in the source directory glad.c.
Compile in the source directory glad.c. So is that not what this is? It's a C glad file in the src folder, which is a source file, right? Unless it's telling me that I need the C-based one here. No, just drag and drop here. Is that what that's telling me? I mean, it can be. It just feels really weird to have a C-based library. Ugh. C-based library doing that, you know? Now can I import glad? No? Include does not equal import. We can include header files of C-based libraries. We can modularize C-based libraries. Hashtag include glad. Yeah, it isn't here. Yeah, it doesn't exist. What up, Gary? Just saying hi. Welcome to the what the fuck is going on with our importing? Hashtag include, not import. It's the same thing. It should be. SDL is a C-based library, and that works fine.
And then we also need to include, that's capital I here,
Okay.
our include directory, and I'm just going to include that here. And then in our source file, our C++ source file, we will include glad.h.
Okay, so that works for him. So I have a source file and a header file, both linked here. So they exist in file. Can I not just hashtag include? I don't even, it's all glad. I don't know why this isn't pulling up. Watch out for that Ray March. He's a tricky one. Oh, you redeemed maid, and we are just... Oh, I'm too... chat, fine. You get a little bit of maid. I feel weird in this because it's like, I'm all zoomed out. There you go. There's the secret. Oh my God, secret exposed. It doesn't go all the way down, but there you go. You get a little bit of it. All right. We're working on maid. Maid is under construction. I had to install build tools for it because I don't have Visual Studio. Oh, chat, is what I'm learning here. Do we just download GLHF? I don't want to use it. It's like my bane of my existence, dude. SDL does everything better. SDL does rendering better. It does organization better. It's easier to work with. GLHF is just like, or GL, whatever, not GLHF, GLFW. It's just so, I know it's a C++ based library, but it's so just abstract, you know? It's too high level. External dependencies? No. Yeah, I don't know. I linked the header file directly, the C file directly. I have both of these things. glad.c APIs. Now I want to import. Do I have to import them in like the main CPP file? No. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't know how to get access to it.
Okay. So again, glad, or rather, since we are saying here in our include path to look for header files.
There's also the SDL OpenGL.header file that I've seen in your other tutorials. I've seen in other tutorials. I saw it includes the same OpenGL API functions constants found in GLAD, like getString, vendor, etc. Although I had some linker issues that I tried to compile, I didn't bother with. Do you happen to know what the SDL OpenGL.header is used for? I believe SDL OpenGL only supports older OpenGL functions, so it's still best to use something like GLAD glue to support OpenGL extensions. Oh, so this is old. You know what, chat? We're gonna do something a little different. All right, hold on. We're gonna do something very different. Delete, remove, delete, remove, delete. Okay, let's do it like this. Give me my music back. All right, we're back to music land. Ooh, lower the quality there. Lower the quality a lot. There we go. Okay, so here's the deal. Let's do this. Newest version. All the newest version. Fuck you. All right, compatibility maximum. We want every single API call. OpenGL, C++. Include all. This is like every single thing we could possibly get. Generate a loader. Local files? I don't think I need that. Generate. Okay, so this has an include file, an SRC, and a zip. Open. Why does it say it's a repeat? It shouldn't be. Extract files. The desktop. Okay, so that is our newest thing. So this is our old. So where's our new one? Okay, so let's grab both. Okay, so now, if we save it, you know what? I'll even reboot all of Visual Studio. If I could open it up, what the fuck? Okay, OpenGL tutorial. All right, so this will not work. Import glad. Okay, that's expected. The problem is I know now that include glad won't work either. Yeah. That should be viable, but it isn't because it can't open the source file. So what it needs is it needs the source file. Does that mean I have to link it? I think it does, right? So include glad header and source file C sheet. Okay. So if it's a C source file, does that mean I could, what I thought, and maybe I'm just an idiot, what I thought was, okay, I'll put the source file under source files, and I'll put the header, the include file, the glad.header under header files, but that doesn't work. That's like totally the wrong thing. That tells me, excuse me, that tells me I need to link it manually. So project, properties. Directories. Maybe? Include directories. New line. Open. Include. Okay. Source directories. No, that's fine. We'll apply that. Okay, now import glad/glad.header. Oh! Oh my god, we're done. Oh, that took so fucking long. I can't believe how long that fucking took. That is wild. I went from, what was my viewership? 15 viewers down to 7. I lost half my viewership doing this, but we're done. Okay, so now GL gen buffers. Oh my god, there it fucking is. Holy shit. Okay, we did it. We have access to all OpenGL API. Everything's beautiful. Oh my god. I am so happy. All right. Now, if you expect this to work very well, void pfn glg en buffers sproc. I wonder if I had access to that. Oh my god, I did. But it wasn't called regular. It was called, instead of gen buffers, it was pfn glacum proc. And this is the same thing. Damn, that's confusing. All right. Well, now we have gen buffers. All right. Fuck yeah. All right, let's continue the tutorial. Here we go. Hell yeah. Took forever, but we're here now. All right, let's continue. Where were we? We were at unsigned int VBO. VBO is a vertex buffer object. Now, currently, we have multiple vertexes that are going in an array, and this array is what we do everything with. So we have our unsigned int VBO. So now we're going to have GL gen buffers 1 VBO. I think we're going to need, yeah, we need it by pointer or reference. All right, cool. So now we have our generated buffers using VBO. VBO being an unsigned integer. OpenGL has many types of buffer objects, and the buffer type of a vertex buffer object is GL array buffer. OpenGL allows us to bind several buffers at once as long as they have a different buffer type. We can bind the newly created buffer to the goal array buffer target, with the goal bind buffer function. So we're going to bind the buffer with this flag and VBO. GL bind buffer with GL buffer array was it GL buffer array VBO by reference? GL array buffer. Excuse me. Okay, so that's a flag. Yeah, that's a flag. So we're gonna have our generated buffers. This is the amount of buffers, and this is the pointer to this int. Then we're gonna bind the buffers, which we can only do as long as it's different buffer. What was the term? We can bind several buffers at once as long as they have a different buffer type. Okay, and in this case, we have a vertex buffer object, which is gonna be a vertex buffer type, which is goal array buffer. Okay, that's confusing. So we're going to bind the buffer. From that point on, any buffer calls we make on the goal array buffer target, VBO, will be used to configure the currently bound buffer, which is VBO. What the fuck? We're going to have to reread this. And then we can make a call to the GL buffer data function that copies the previous defined vertex data to the buffer's memory. GL buffer data. Okay. So we need an enumerator, which is this. Okay. Then we need the size of, oh wow, it is a C-based library. Size of vertices. Vertices being this array. So the reason why they want size of is because C-based libraries are dumb. So we're gonna need standard array. No. What did I call it? Triangle. That worked. Okay. So the size of that array, then the array, so triangle. This is so C-based stuff. No conversion function from standard array vertex UI64 to const void pointer. Is this a reference value? Yes. Okay, Jesus. Now, triangle is just the name of the object that has this array in it. So would this not be size of triangle dot shape array? I think that would be. And then static draw. What are we doing with static draw? Oh, we're going to talk about it. Okay. So GL buffer data. I'm just going to say GL from now on. I think GL is going to be a better solution for what we're wanting here. So water. GL buffer data. This is a function specifically targeted to copying user-defined data into the currently bound buffer for memory reasons. Why? Or right? And the reason why this is so weird is because we have to pass the size of the array and then the array. This is such a C-based thing to do, and not based in a good way. I mean, like based in the horrible, horrible way. Oh my goodness. Man, C++ could do this so much better. It's okay, we don't judge, but you know, that's C for you. And the last one's the flag. So what do we do with the flag? The vertex buffer object currently bound to GL array buffer, the flag we got when we bound the type of VBO to a buffer. Okay. The second argument specifies the size of the data in bytes we want to pass to the buffer. That's just, hey, how big is the array? Just reserve that much, you know, space. A simple size of the vertex data suffices. The third parameter is the actual data we want to send. In this case, the data is all of our vertex information. So we have 3 vertexes on an array called triangle, and we're passing the entire triangle as the size of, so it knows how much memory to take. And we're passing the referenced value of the array of triangle. The fourth parameter specifies how we want the graphics card to manage the given data. This can take 3 forms. GL stream draw, the data is set only once and used by the GPU at most a few times. Static draw, the data is set only once and used many times. Dynamic draw, the data is changed a lot and used many times. So this is just a question of resource management, right? I'm trying to think of an example of each. So dynamic draw is easy. That's like a video game main character where the data is changing all the time and is used all the time, and it just needs to be a priority. Then you have static draw. So something like a user profile picture on like a card game that never moves. That's a static draw. So the data is just given and then you just render that forever, right? And then you have stream draw. and it's only drawn at most a few times. So a stream draw would be something like you built a calculator application and you just need the numbers drawn once by the GPU after giving it one set of data, and that's it. There's no need to constantly refresh the stream. You only do it once in a blue moon. So that's an example of stream draw. I think that would be an example of each, right? In this case, we are using GL static draw because we have a triangle we want to draw. The position data of the triangle does not change, is used a lot, and stays the same for every render call, so its usage type should best be static draw. If, for instance, one would have a buffer with data that is likely to change frequently, a usage type of dynamic draw ensures the graphics card will place the data in memory that allows for faster writes. Gotcha? So if we remade Vampire Survivors, the main player character would be a dynamic draw, right? As of now, we stored the vertex data within the memory on the graphics card as managed by the vertex buffer object named VBO. Next, we want to create a vertex and fragment shader that actually processes this data, so let's build those. Okay, so that's really all we did, is we made a triangle with 3 sets of vertexes, and then all we did in all these steps here was just store that data within the memory on the graphics card, and we gave it some sort of priority, in this case static draw. So it's less fast than dynamic draw, but probably also way more space on the graphics card. So it's just one of those things where we have to be cognizant of how this triangle is used, right? I don't know if this means we're gonna have like fast triangles and slow triangles and medium triangles. I don't know if that's how it's gonna work, but I get it loosely. Now we're gonna do something else once we have that data reserved within memory on the graphics card. Vertex shader. The vertex shader is one of the shaders that are programmable by people like us. Modern OpenGL requires that we at least set up a vertex and fragment shader if we want to do some rendering, so we will briefly introduce shaders and configure 2 very simple shaders for drawing our first triangle. In the first chapter, we'll discuss shaders in more detail. Oh, in the next chapter. I was about to say, thought I was drawing a chapter. We're in chapter 5, baby. The first thing we need to do is write the vertex shader in the shader language GLSL, OpenGL shading language, and then compile this shader so we can use it in our application. Below you'll find the source code of a very basic vertex shader in GLSL. So I need to... as you can see, GLSL looks similar to C. Each shader begins with a declaration of its version. Since OpenGL 3.3 and higher, the version numbers of GLSL match the version of OpenGL. We also explicitly mention we're using core profile functionality. Next, we declare that all input vertex attributes. Interesting. So this is a shader, huh? So version 330 core. Layout, location equals 0 in vector 3, a position. Vec 3 is information he gave, right? No, okay. Interesting. So we're compiling a shader. Wow, so I need to make a whole new file with the shader and everything? Interesting. Well, here's the deal, chat. Today, I'm sorry. This is where my human side, not my goose side, this is where my human side comes out. That was a very frustrating experience today. Okay, I kind of have a headache. I am so happy, by the way, we finally have all of our OpenGL functions that we didn't have before. So here's the deal. Tomorrow is pure drawing. Oh, baby. I'm gonna do this on my own, whatever the fuck this homemade shader thing is. I'll just have that done. So we can get, compile it, all that good stuff. So we can get right back to, well, and the fragment shader. And then we'll get to create program in OpenGL so we can actually do our linking and all that in functions. This is pretty involved. I didn't realize we were compiling separate files for shaders and a lot of stuff, but that's okay. I'm gonna do this on my own. So here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna save it. Oh my goodness, that background. We're gonna call it good for today. I got a little bit of a headache after that, but I'll be back tomorrow. I promise. Be back tomorrow, and I owe you guys a hella long stream today. Oh my goodness, so long, so juicy. I'm thinking about remaking elements of the game in OpenGL. Just putting that out there, okay? Think of all the shaders we could use. Oh. All right, everyone, have a good night. Have a good evening. See you later. Goodbye.